The Dreamcast original is missing the cutscenes added in X, but it still looks great. The controls, at least to me, feel the most intuitive on Sega's machine too. This is still an excellent way to experience the game, especially if you have a scaler like a RetroTink or an OSSC. I like the PS2 version the least. Its visuals are much softer than the Dreamcast's, it's a lot darker, and it has some heavy-handed motion blur that I find hard to ignore. The GameCube version looks mad sharp when forced to 480p. Load times are slightly improved from the PS2, but still not quite as good as the Dreamcast. The HD remaster from 2011 is available on the PS3 and 360. This version has a display resolution of 720p, and it's the only version to natively support widescreen. While an improvement over the previous ports, at least visually, this remake does leave a lot to be desired. For starters, why only 720p? Surely 1080p would have been possible. The other thing is the controls. I recognise that survival horror purists will probably argue that this is not only how the game was intended to be played, it's a defining characteristic of the genre. An option to play with modern controls would have made it far more accessible to new players though. The last thing I take issue with on this port is this bizarre noise filter. Otherwise, this is a pretty nice looking and playing version of the game, especially on a modern display. The PS4 version, like the Xbox 360 port, can still be purchased through Sony's online store and will work on a PS5 through backwards compatibility. Although this isn't the HD version, it's an emulation of the PS2 game. There's a couple of issues with this version. It's even darker than the original PS2 game running on original hardware, and I think the motion blur is even more distracting. It does look pretty sharp though, and if razor sharp pixels are the goal, this is an option.